Sagittarius, hey there babies, Melissa here to do your weekly love reading. This is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Ooh, look at that stuff popping out. Ten of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, looks like passionate new beginnings that are going to lead to legacy. I like it, I dig it. Let's see if it comes out in the reading. Anyways, this is for single to married and anywhere in between. This is a love reading. If you already are subscribed, thank you so much and welcome back. If this does resonate for you, it's not going to resonate for all Sagittarians. If it does resonate for you, I'd love a like and a subscribe from you. Let's get at your love life, my sweet babies. Anything you need to know about me, you can find in the About section of the channel. The energy you bring to the connection is the Nine of Wands, the Nine of Cups, and your person's energy. Ooh, the Chariot. I like this. I feel like you guys have been through some things, though, and the Nine of Wands would indicate that as well. The Chariot means victory, though, against all odds, against after some battle. Look at this, you guys. What's going on? You getting married? After some sneaky, I'm guessing after finally opening up is what I'm guessing, and that's what I'm getting right now, is that you've been maybe hiding your feelings. They maybe have. I don't know. You feel guarded up. I feel like you've gone through an awakening and some healing, bringing you into some passionate new beginnings, like I had already spoken of, that are going to lead to fruit. We'll get more, and we're going to clarify everything. I feel like you're manifesting at this time after doing some healing and awakening. I love it. The Four of Wands is the Minor Arcana version of the World card, and it basically means moving on to the next phase. So this is, if you're already in a connection right now and you haven't, they haven't popped the question, or you haven't popped the question, that's coming, okay? This is if you are not in contact with this person, you've had your eye on them. This is you guys coming into contact. You know, it's just moving on to the next phase. This could be marriage if you guys are already in a connection, like I said. Or it could just be dating if you guys are not. It's just about moving on to the next phase. It's the Minor Arcana of the World card, a phase ending, completion of a cycle. But more, you know, not as big of a cycle as the World card itself. It's just a small phase ending, basically. Completion, a successful completion, by the way, not ending. It's not, this isn't over. This is just beginning is what it feels like. I love it. The Nine of Wands, I was just gonna, look, the Four of Wands popped out again. This is huge. The Nine of Wands is you kind of feeling guarded up, or I'm just feeling like, so it's about perseverance, and it's about continuing to push forward, even though, you know, it's like that one last push before the end of the cycle, whatever that is for you. We're going to get more to that. I feel like you're feeling a little defeated at this time, but I don't think there's any victories coming. I mean, regardless, sometimes we just have to get to that defeated point to gain our victory, right? The Nine of Cups is your person feeling very secure and self-sufficient, very emotionally satisfied on their own. Then again, the Chariot card, Cancerian energy, is a victory against all odds. It's about having, you know, two people that have gone through some damn things and gotten to where they are. Again, not because they were handed the key to the door. This is like two people that have gone through a very rocky road, or, you know, maybe, no, well, usually I would say both people, both parties have gone through some huge trials and tribulations to get where they are now. And I feel like you're at the end of your trials and tribulations, where your person has made it successfully through that cycle. We'll get more. That's exactly what I'm feeling. Okay, so you have worked and walked away from, I don't think you're walking away from this connection, I will tell you that. Maybe you do or don't even have this connection in your sights. What I see here is, so you got the Nine of Wands, the Three of Wands, the Page of Wands, lots of fire, lots of you, okay? The Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups is you walking into all your passion and all of your, kind of all your blessings, walking away from, I love this card. I'm the Eight of Cups advocate. That's my new, what's that word? Self-proclaimed Eight of Cups advocate. That's my job here. And it's about walking away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. It's not about no longer serve you. It's about, they never did. It's about that they were probably filling your ego, which is never really serving us in the first place. We just think it is. And it's about walking away from people, places, and things that just don't have the same vision with you. They're not evolving with you. And this isn't, you don't have to do this in a hateful way, or this is about people who will actually, maybe even subconsciously, but they will pull you down with them if you stay, okay? This is about walking, I'm not talking about walking away from people that aren't, they're minding their business, and they're not, this is people who get all up in your business, who try to tell you how to live your life, when they haven't even figured out how to live theirs. This is about walking away from people, places, and things who have the audacity to think that they're more competent or capable than you at living and navigating your own life. Believe this or not, 90% of people think that they can tell other people how to do this, and that they are more competent somehow than the other. God has trusted each and every one of us with our own life and our own set of circumstances, and it's about walking away from people, places, and things that are not conducive to our best life. Woo! That was a lot, Sagittarius. I love you so much. I can feel that somebody needed to hear that, because that's not what I was going to talk about. I went really deep into that, and that means that somebody is having a hard time walking away from somebody who's not being good to them. So what I will tell you is, look how this Eight of Cups walks right into the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is, by the way, one of my favorite cards in the entire deck. It might be my favorite card. It's the most loyal card in the deck, and this is why. Right after the Nine of Wands comes the Ten of Wands. It's about carrying the weight of the world. It's really about carrying what people think of you. So that's where that Nine of Wands sits to me, is just this kind of, I'm looking around, trying to figure out what's for me, but at the same time, I got a lot of people telling me what's for me, and it's about coming to a space where the Ten of Wands, where you finally put down that heavy load. You don't listen to anybody anymore, what they're telling you that you should do with your life. You take this wand. This means the one wand out of the 10 wands and the Ten of Wands. You take that wand, you commit fully to it, you find out what is for you, and you commit fully to it. You're no longer listening to what other people say you should and shouldn't do. And you're realizing that the only way to live a truly fulfilled and happy life is by doing what's best for you. This brings you actually into a more loyal space, to be a more loyal friend to people, believe it or not. Walking away from people, places, and things that are not treating you well brings you into connections that are going to treat you well, and that you will have, you will have this loyal friendship to offer them, and they'll have that to offer you, once you've literally cleared your space of all of that negativity, okay? We've got the Three of Wands here, which means that you've put in some diligent work. I love it. I mean, you've put in some diligent work, probably self-love, maybe in your work life as well, maybe in this connection in particular, and maybe not. Maybe you don't even have this connection in your sights. But what the Three of Wands means to me is self-reliance. Somebody who has come through it all by themselves, learned to navigate, realize that they are the only navigator of their own life. You can't have a shotgun driver telling you which way to go in your life. You need to take those reins by yourself. Weird. Like the Chariot. You are the driver of your ship, okay? And it's about, the Three of Wands is about coming into a place of really taking action towards your passions and your life. The Two of Wands is. And then the Three of Wands is waiting for the payouts on all that action. You have walked away from people, places, and things that don't serve you, and this is your ships coming in. You're waiting for those ships, and they are coming, okay? Because you've done the diligent work. Again, it's not easy to walk away from people, places, and things that are familiar to you, even though they're not nice or comfortable, or, there's like these little digs. I keep talking about this because it's sometimes very quiet, people's manipulation. It can just be the tiniest little things that make you feel really unsure of yourself. If you walk away from a conversation feeling less sure of yourself than you walked into it feeling, that's a person I'm talking about. That's a person you should walk away from at this time. Again, there might be a space where you've come into your self-reliance, your ships do come in, and you can allow them back in your life in moderation, because again, they will bring you right out of a good energy. If you have people around that haven't figured out who they are or what they're doing here, they're energy vampires. They will literally suck you dry of all your energy. I feel like this person that you're dealing with is going through a heartbreak from the past. I don't think this has anything to do with your relationship. And in fact, I really feel like they're getting over an old relationship. It could be 5 years ago that they just haven't healed the pain from this heartbreak. Because look at the 9 to the 10 of Cups and the Star. They're healing from this broken heart, but not just the Four of Swords healing. This is the Star healing. This is the Creator is sitting with them, healing up every little owie they have, getting them ready for the 10 of Cups with you, okay? As you're walking away from all of those, we can't come into the 10 of Cups kind of connection, or the Four of Wands connection. We can't come into that ultimate last connection, or the life partner connection while we have all of these people burying us. It's like we don't even know who the real us is anymore. So it's about, we're both releasing all negativity and all energies that do hold you back or down in order to come into this connection together. And that's exactly when the Creator will send this serendipitous moment in to bring this connection in. Again, maybe you're already in this connection and you've already gone through all of this, but it really feels like a new connection coming in for most of you. After what I feel like is a long wait, or a long, I almost feel like those 9 wands are just you having run into just the wrong person so many times, who really kind of confirmed for you that love isn't real, or that, that true deep love doesn't exist. This person's going to show you that is not true. Like the real love does exist. And against all odds, Justice, the Tower. Well, at this very moment, I think they're still healing from a broken heart, and I think you're still kind of hurting from walking away from people, places, and things that don't serve you. So we've got the Five of Cups, the Chariot, the Justice card, the Tower card, the Five of Cups. First of all, 3 major arcanas in your outcome, and then the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups to me is just stating if this comes in right now, it's going to lead to heartbreak, sadness, regrets, because we haven't totally healed. So it is about being patient. There is no patience cards here. Well, kind of. The Three of Wands is being patient, because the Creator will send this in right when it's supposed to happen. We don't have to go looking for it. We just have to continuously walk away from people, places, and things that don't sit right. This means dead serious. I walked into a restaurant. The vibe was not right. The energy wasn't right. The waiter had a sassy attitude. And I said to my friend, we got to go. And we left and we went to the next restaurant, and it was beautiful. The energy was gorgeous. It's about walking away from people, places, and things that don't feel comfortable. We don't need to sit in discomfort. That's not, God never asked us to do that. God literally wants, all God wants for us, or Creator, Source, whatever you call it, is for us to sit in comfort, to be comfortable in our own skin, in our own space. And we've just had so many misconceptions of what it is that we're put here to do. It's never been to fulfill anybody else's wishes. It's always been to fulfill our own joy, to live as happily as we can. I feel like this is going to come in as a surprise, by the way. I don't know if this is somebody from your past coming back. That Tower card makes me think that sometimes. In either case, like I said, it's going to be a shocking, serendipitous moment, and it's going to be right when you're not looking for it. That's when you'll be able to find this person. Could be a Cancer, Libra, Scorpio, and Aquarius. Those are the ones coming across the strongest. Could be any sign, of course. I feel like this is saying that it's going to come in as a surprise, but it's going to be the kind of connection that you've always hoped for, the kind that really is that equal give and take. And I feel like it's because you guys have both done the healing that's needed to be done and walked away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you, things that really bring you down. This Chariot driver is about 2 people that kind of took the reins in their own lives and realize that nobody else is going to, you can get advice from everybody you want to get advice from, but nobody has the downloads coming through them, or the Creator is talking to all the time via thought. And it's about nobody else is getting the same thoughts as you, because nobody else is meant to live your life. Nobody else has your path to navigate. So it's about listening to your own thoughts as far as navigating your own life goes. You have it all. You have everything you need. You're not, we've been taught by people that want us to need them, that we need them, and we don't. We don't need to rely on anyone. We can have plenty of connections in our lives and rely on 0 of them, because we are capable. Relying on people is just admission that we're not capable of relying on ourselves. And this is about 2 people who have relied on themselves regardless of what was going on around them, and made it out victorious into this extremely equal connection. Again, that I think is shocking, because I think I'm getting the feeling, at least you and possibly both of you had given up that there was even that sort of love out there. It's coming in, and it's going to be shocking. It could be tomorrow, could be 5 weeks from now. I'm not really sure on the timing of this. Joy. I love it. It says, you delight in the love of life and bring a spirit of fun to all that you do. I think you guys get this every week, because it literally should just say Sagittarius on it instead of joy. Because that's what I'm talking about. It's like your joy that you bring to the world, joy to the world. I'm going to link that in the description box below. I can't stop channeling that freaking song. It's not Christmas time. Anyways, so it's about walking away from people, places, and things that don't serve you, is allowing you are a joyful person. You're a lovely, everybody wants to be around you. You exude that sort of fiery energy. But when you get to this space of kind of having people around you, negativity around you, we as human beings, we don't even know we're doing this. We take on that negativity. What the fuck? And we're unable to even live, to bring joy to our, the people around us. But most importantly, we're unable to find our own joy. And it's about letting go of things that hold you back from that joy. I love you. I love you so much. I will see you guys next week. Mwah.